Unveiling Our Magical Secret, the incredible story of Skye the baby dragon. As the days passed and their bond with Skye grew stronger, a cloud of concern began to cast a shadow over Omar, Yoyo, and Wilma. The boys' parents, who had been on a long trip overseas, were set to return home in just 2 short months. They hadn't yet shared the secret of their extraordinary pet, the baby dragon named Skye. The trio huddled together in the cozy living room, pondering their predicament. Omar, Yoyo, and Wilma knew that their parents would be overjoyed by Skye, but they also understood that dragons were a rare and mythical presence in their world. They could not predict how their parents would react to their newfound friend. "We can't let Skye go," Omar said, his voice filled with determination. "We need to find a way to keep him hidden until we can figure out how to tell Mom and Dad." Yoyo nodded in agreement, and Wilma, always the voice of reason, added, "We need a plan, something foolproof. Skye's safety is our top priority." Together, they talked about creative ideas. They thought about hiding Skye in the forest during the day, but it was too risky with predators around. They considered creating a secret chamber, but they couldn't build it in time. Finally, they decided to transform their large, dusty attic into Skye's temporary home. It was secluded, spacious, and accessible through a hidden door in the boys' bedroom. Over the next few weeks, Omar, Yoyo, and Wilma worked tirelessly to prepare the attic for Skye. They cleaned, decorated, and ensured it was a comfortable place for their beloved friend to stay. With the attic ready, they scheduled secret nighttime visits to play with Skye, ensuring that he wasn't lonely or bored during the long days in hiding. They brought toys, games, and even some tasty treats to make his time in the attic as enjoyable as possible. The days passed by, and the countdown to their parents' return grew shorter. Anxiety settled in, and the boys couldn't help but worry about their parents' reaction when they finally revealed the existence of Skye. The fateful day arrived, and their parents returned home with stories of their travels and gifts from afar. The atmosphere was cheerful, but the secret weighed heavily on Omar, Yoyo, and Wilma. One evening, as they all gathered in the living room, Omar summoned the courage to speak. With trembling hands, Omar began to speak. "Mom, Dad, there's something we've been hiding, something truly incredible." Just as he was about to divulge the secret, a soft but distinct rustling sound could be heard from upstairs. It was followed by a light thud and then a few muffled footfalls. The children and Wilma exchanged anxious glances. Suddenly, Skye, their radiant blue companion, appeared at the entrance to the living room. His scales glistened in the soft glow of the room's lights, and his eyes sparkled with both curiosity and apprehension. He had decided that he couldn't stay hidden any longer and had ventured down to join the family just as Omar was about to reveal his existence. Chaos ensued in the house as the parents' surprise was beyond words. Their eyes widened, jaws dropped, and their hearts raced as they tried to comprehend the sight before them. A baby dragon stood in their living room. Skye, equally startled by the sudden attention, let out a small, nervous growl and took a few steps back. It was a moment of pure astonishment, and no one quite knew what to do. But it was Wilma who remained calm amidst the turmoil. She gently extended her hand and called out to Skye in a soothing tone. "It's okay, Skye. You're safe here. Come here, sweetie." As Skye inched closer, still trembling, he recognized Wilma's gentle and reassuring presence. He allowed her to pick him up, and she cradled him in her arms, whispering comforting words into his ear. Gradually, the chaos in the room subsided, and the children's parents exchanged bewildered glances but remained silent. Skye's presence, once so shocking, had become a symbol of the extraordinary and inexplicable magic that had entered their lives.